everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make our favorite Japanese chicken curry. Let's get started! For our main ingredients, we will be needing Japanese golden curry, chicken breast fillet, which we will be cutting into into a cube, like an inch and a half. Some potatoes, we have to cut it into cubes, and carrots, which we will be cutting into rolling wedges, or the Japanese term for that is rangiri. We need some ginger, which we need to grate, minced garlic, onions, and some honey. And of course, we will be also needing olive oil, soy sauce, sea salt, and pepper. Okay, so we are going to saute our spices. We will be adding some cooking oil. We will be adding in our onion. Once you see the onion turning into transparent, it means that they are partially cooked. So we need to add grated ginger. And then we need to add the garlic. Notice that we are adding the garlic last. Most of the time we grow up seeing our mothers putting in the garlic first, but sometimes I put them last so as not to overcook. The onion, once it gets cooked, they turn sweet. However, the garlic, they become bitter if you overcook them or you overburn. That is why we're putting them last. Now time to add the chicken. So we just have to wait for our chicken to be partially cooked. Once they're no longer pink, then we can go ahead and add our carrots later. Just have to wait for it to turn the color into white. Our chicken is partially cooked, we're gonna be adding our carrots. So carrot takes more time to cook than the potato. That is why we are adding them first. Later on, we will be adding some water. So I usually add hot water so as not to disrupt the temperature in the pan. Now you have the option to use chicken stock. I normally just use plain water, so I prefer the food not to be too salty. So if you are going to use chicken stock, just make sure that you do not add more salt anymore. We're just gonna leave it for a few minutes. We will cover it so that temperature would help hasten the cooking of our carrot. Now we will be adding some hot water. And again, you can use chicken stock, and if you are very careful with sodium, make sure to control salt if you are using chicken stock. I normally do not use it because I want to be in control of the taste, and I am very careful with salt. Once it starts boiling, we're gonna be adding our potatoes, and we will wait for a few minutes for it to get tender before we add our curry. So the curry, we have to melt it with hot water. Okay, now that it is boiling, we will be adding our curry. We have both the potatoes and the carrots already tender. So let's go ahead and add our curry. By the way, with the curry, you can choose the intensity of how spicy it is. It is range from 1 to 5, with 5 as the most spicy. This one, we have my in-laws coming over, and they're not into spicy. So for this, I am doing a combination of just the number 1 and the number 3. But usually, if it's just me and the hubby, we always go for number 5. So it's actually according to your preference. So we just wait for it to absorb the curry and for it to be well blended lid. We wait for the sauce to get sticky a little bit, and dinner will be ready soon. Now the curry, the Japanese curry, you can readily buy it at any grocery stores, usually at the Asian section. But you can also do your own curry. Maybe in the future I can show you how to make our own curry